third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Ready once again, Michael Wacha. He hits here. Here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah. Down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ready with the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He throws him on the fastball there. Michael Wacha goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remains. Was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
First pitch on its way. George Springer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. Here comes Wacha on a 1-2. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he is in there.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Brad Miller comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Tim Beckham is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored, and they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Turner is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now. Kurt Casale. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind.
One and one. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short, and there's his first base hit in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dickerson. And this one is gone. A home run. That'll bring up the two-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Into the box, Buddy Bell. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Brandon Belt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 7, shortstop, Ray Turner.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Trey Turner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the 3rd.
Yeah, he was boating around those bases and had every intention of stretching this into a triple. That is until the ball hopped over the fence for a ground rule double.
Here's George Springer as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Morrison is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9. Ricky Weeks is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ryan Dull enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.